Hello. Welcome everybody. We're gonna be doing some music after I get done with some things here. Thank you, welcome. Welcome. Yes, some of you may have known I was out of town, and now I'm back. Let me set up a little bit here. Alrighty, that's green light. Green light. Welcome Sister Carol, welcome Thinking Time, welcome everybody. This is my 4th live stream since I got back, so I've kind of been developing the flow. Welcome Odd Cathedral. It takes time to warm back up to. And my new schedule is 3 to 6 p.m., 8 to 11 p.m., and 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. So just know that's Central Standard Time. Yeah, and I've been kind of developing the lighting a little bit here. Gotta keep the inspiration going. Thank you. Oh, let me get my headphones on and then it will officially get started. Thank you for all your blessing. We've been doing a lot more music. More meditation. Welcome Sister Christy. We got Sunshine. Moon Barbie. I got boosted. Thank you. The audio should be good on everything. Let me know how the audio is. Oh yeah, I noticed there was an audio delay. Somewhere, right? The audio is kind of slightly delayed. That's kind of harder to fix, unfortunately. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, let me know. Takes time to dial things in and all these things. Seems fine, okay. We're doing a lot of meditative vibes anyway, so meditative vibes doesn't require audio syncing up super well anyway. Everything, my sleep is in order now. Like right now, everything's harmonious. But it's because I work very hard at it, you know. I'm not trying to sleep. I'm trying to use my life. And we got the updated version, the white Hong Tai. And it smells a lot better. Yeah, I noticed there's some delay on. I need to look into that a little bit more. I can't change it midway and all this. Yeah. Oh yeah? Yeah, I found a way to fix it. Thank you. Shout out to Sister Christy supporting refugee moms. I mean, you could offer your meditation too, sister. Of course. If they're open to it, you know. Welcome Tamara Tempest BD, welcome. Yes, and the hair has changed. Oh, okay, beautiful. Many people have access to great sound healing tools. And so, yeah, I've been out of the country for 2 months to do a tea ceremony wedding with my wife. And now we're back with more music, more meditation, more positive things, you know. Positivity. Let me spread this out a little bit more. She was ready to leave. It's not easy being with family, because sometimes your family didn't heal with you. And so, you know how that kind of is. Welcome. Welcome, Pancake. Nice to see you. I think we're more stable here in America. It's just, we just have a stable life. And that's kind of a priceless thing. Anyways, I think we're ready for some music soon. I got married again, but we did a larger wedding. Welcome, Sister Bella. If you have a Zen bowl, thank you, Colin. So I've been letting people pick flutes through voting using an emoji like smiley face and a crying face for voting. And that's been going well. People are very interested in Native American flutes. And so am I. So that works out very well. Yeah, this is the new rain tower that Rain Stick Dreams sent to me for my birthday as a gift. And of course, shout out to Brother Arrow Eyes for also suggesting that. It has a really cool stand that Arrow Eyes and Rain Stick Dream design, which allows me to able to tilt the rain stick. And I love my options, you know what I mean? You could tilt it like this. Kind of slow it down a bit. Or full speed. Which I don't think it was designed that way, but I'm using it that way because I need it to be even more gentle. Welcome, Haley, Charmaine. And every 10,000 likes on the TikTok, we're gonna switch to a new flute. Okay, if we can get there, because I know daytime. You have to work a lot harder to get to the For You page to reach across the world. Luckily, my focus now is relaxing music and sleepy music. And that's something people always appreciate, sleepy music, you know. So I'm gonna start with what I like, and then you're welcome to meditate, journal, gratitude, relax, calm your nerves, enjoy the moment. Thank you, Andrea. How about we start with the Wandering Buffalo? Looks like we just reached 11,000 likes. Every 10,000 likes we switch flutes. Flutes are interesting, you know. I think we should do something more zen, right? We should try this one, the Akibono. Welcome, Patricia. Welcome, everybody. The geisha's too popular. Can't match the geisha with this one. Ah, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a sample of the flutes. Okay. You're gonna vote with a smiley face or a crying face on this one, so it's easier to detect. Okay, this one is a Japanese flute. We call it a samurai. And then you'll vote after. Okay, here we go. Megafool says, I seem to have slipped back into drinking and I need to break free from that before it consumes me. Then do it. That one is the Akibono Japanese flute. Thank you. This one is an Egyptian flute. Beautiful. This is E flat, Egyptian flute. Get back on track. If you get off track, just get back on. and update us about your progress. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do a poll right now. Okay, poll. Poll. So in the chat, smiley face for the Japanese flute, crying face for the Egyptian flute. You have 48 seconds to type it in, okay? And I'll look which one people like more. Okay. Smiley face, Japanese flute. The crying face for the Egyptian flute. Just one flute, okay? No mix and match. I think it is lean. The Japanese flute. It's seeming it's very close. I know. This is teaching you how to make better decision. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get you to decide. So you have decision making skill improvement, you know. The samurai will take over on this one. Here we go. I choose all of the above. This is not multiple choice test, just one or two, okay? Here we go. Welcome Suzanne, Anja, Shad, welcome everybody. Juliet, we got Nico, Bella Lovely. Here we go. And how did that make you feel? Patricia says, relaxed. Thank you for the follow. Jordy Spliza, present. Megafool says, made me feel like I should respect the universe. What part of the world are drone flute from? Drone flute is more of a modern instrument, but I would say the earliest droning thing that I hear would be a bagpipe. Yeah, bagpipes and organ, right? Organs, drone, piano. Yeah, it's more like organ. Yeah. Triple drone Native American flute, that's not ancient world, that's new world technology. And maybe the oldest form of droning would be didgeridoo or throat chanting. Right? Let's get to the next flute. Next flute. Let me center myself a little bit more. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think we're ready for some drone flutes. Let's see where we should start. Okay. G minor 432 hertz. Thank you. Made from Brazil, Flauta Nativa. And this is a 3D printed E minor flute. Made in the UK actually. PYN flutes. 440 hertz. I'm gonna sample the audio and then you'll choose which one we will go next on the journey. Since we reach 20,000 likes, here we go. Not trying to give too much away yet. This is a 3D printed flute, E minor. Here we go. And now it is time to do the voting. I know. Easy option, right? Here we go. Smiley face for the blue flute, G minor. Crying face for the triple drone E minor flute. Just type it in the chat and I just keep it. This one is Flauta Nativa Ashar. This one's more bassy. This one is a bit higher pitch, G. Smiley face, crying face. This one is bamboo. I think smiley face. Alright, smiley face. We haven't named this one, but the name's coming out soon. So sweet. Sweet. All right. G minor 432 Hz, Native American drone flute. Every 10,000 likes on TikTok, we switch to the next flute. How do you feel so far from that? Looks like Adriana had a good release. Says, I needed that. I'm crying of release. We got Summer Star. Patricia says, imagine being sat around a fire waterfall in the background, surrounded by like-minded people. Looks like we're ready for the next flute journey, right? Welcome, Michael. We should go to the contrabass flutes, super bass. What do you think? Thank you. Welcome, Kat. La Luna and Mountain Spirit. Okay. I'm gonna demo each flute and then we're gonna pick. This is F sharp minor, 440 hertz. This is shakuhachi, which is a minor scale in 440 hertz also. This is made by JD Flutes. This is made by Perry Young. Here we go. How do you know what key they're in? The length of the flute controls what note they are. And I just memorized all of them already. All right, get ready to vote on the next journey of the flute, okay? Zen vibes, super zen. Some people like shakuhachi. Here we go. This will be smiley face for the La Luna Native American flute, F sharp minor 440 hertz. The crying face will be for the shakuhachi F minor contrabass flutes. These flutes are the exotic, okay, exotics. Smiley face, if you like Native American vibe, and they're both kind of the same. The shakuhachi has 5 holes, and this one has 6 holes. And this is made of bamboo. This is made of aromatic cedar, which it does have aroma. And I think smiley face won. But some people like the shakuhachi. Here we go. This is made by JD Flutes. And yes, they're not cheap. I just buy them at the crazy time. Yes, I still do outdoor sound bath. Well, right now it's so hot in Houston, we do indoor. Takes a lot of energy to play that flute. So much. Or to play it like that. Very big flute. Yes, it was JD Flutes. Yeah, JD Flutes. That's the flute maker. That being said, the only reason I have it is because one day he randomly posted a video saying that it's gonna be half off and no shipping. And I could not sleep until I bought it. So I did. And it was never that price ever again. I didn't want to go to sleep regretting. Yeah. Humbly speaking, it's $1,000 flute. I just keep my eye on a good deal all the time. Because, I'm surrounded by flute gang. Hello, welcome, Captain Caesar. 3 more thousand likes on TikTok and we'll go to the next flute. Thank you. Every 10,000 likes, we switch instruments, or until I run out of energy. The contrabass flutes are the hardest to play because they're the biggest and require the most air. And everybody wants them, but they don't buy it because it doesn't make sense unless you're flute live, Welcome Zen Zone, Monique. The OG. Or Zen meditate. In the current day, a lot of people they're seeking this. And that kind of flute is easier to attain now, especially with 3D printing technology, if they just practice. Welcome, Leonardo. Right? With 3D printed flutes, they sound just as good if you practice, but people don't practice and then they get more flutes. Like, for example, .3D. course, the tone is incomparable to the wooden version, but at least the instrument is accessible. Are the keyholes like playing a clarinet? I've never played a clarinet, so I don't know. Yeah. That's a triple drone flute, yeah. I don't recommend it at all. It's not beginner friendly, doesn't sound as good unless you have skill. It's very difficult. But if you just feel like getting something like that, it's up to you. I don't recommend it. There are smaller versions, 3D printed. This is smaller one. This is E, one note down. But this is the art of sound healing, right? This is not regular flute playing. Hello, welcome Amanda. Well, there's effects, there's EQ, there's miking techniques. There's a lot going on that you may not see. That's why I'm pressing buttons seamlessly. For example, Every time I play a flute, I'm using a different setting, right? This is my vocal setting. This is my flute setting, right? And there's a microphone here. Sound from here, sound from here. A lot going on. So it doesn't, it's years of figuring out how to touch people's heart with music in a way they've never heard before. I think we're ready for the next flute. Let's see which one. This one is an Egyptian flute in the key of E flat. Right. This one is more of a meditation flute made by Eric the flute maker. That's in the key of C major, some kind of major scale. And you're gonna decide which one we're going with next, okay? This one's more sweet, and this one is a lot more fiery. Okay, fire. Do I have a favorite flute? No, I see them as my team, you know. Every flute has a purpose. I think the best flute you have is your breath. That's why I can't pick a flute, because my favorite flute is something that's always with me. Right? Thank you. All right, sample time. And now it's time for you to decide what flute journey you want to go on. A more mysterious, smiley face for this one, for the more sweet and positive and joyful. more meditative and calm. This one's more contemplative. This is crying face here. So that you would vote that emoji. Crying face for this one, if you're looking for. Okay. Smiley face, this one. We got a couple crying face. Okay. It's almost a tie. But I think the crying face has an edge on it. So we're going with the Arabian Egyptian vibes, more mysterious. And of course, every 10,000 likes, we switch flutes. Good night, Sister Christy. Thank you. Oh, welcome, Tanya. Does it feel good to be back? Yeah, I like to be back on my purpose and track, But going to Vietnam was also my purpose. How are we feeling so far? Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Ali. Everything counts. You following, subscribing, sharing it to your friends. Relaxed. Oh, thank you, Captain Caesar. Sometimes you gotta take a little break from playing the flute, you know. I was 100 times here but never followed. Yeah. Thank you for following. Rosebud says, I feel lucky and grateful. I feel that we're meditating more here. And a flute meditation is the one that's very challenging, you know. That's why I drink green tea during the stream now. More flute energy. The warrior Om. Let's see here. More secret technique. Thank you, Sask. Welcome, Sister Grace. We'll do more flutes at 50K. Shout out to Sister Grace, Sound of Peace. She does sound healing more in the morning, right? Thank you. Thank you, Adriana. Lost your job today at my girlfriend's house. Burned down. That's okay. Anything you can lose, you can gain again. Thank you, Tita. A job, people, if you want to work, there's a lot of jobs. Nowadays, people don't want to work, so you want to work. You're in good hand. I love working. Because I love what I do. Yeah, it takes time. Thank you, Beverly. This is the new locks. I'm all home to take care of it. Yeah. Yes, that's another type of work. Right? Being a parent, mother. Thank you. Welcome, Slush. Welcome, everybody. Everybody has their duty, and we just gotta do the best that we can. I do the best that I can when I'm here with you. It's not easy because it's an art form, right? What we do in here is authentic art. Duty, yeah. It took 9 hours total. The first day it took 6 hours, and then I had to go back again for another. It was like 6 hours and 40 minutes, and I gotta go back for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So. Welcome, Sister Cece. Of course, I have to. When I'm here, I know I have to do what I love, but also be relatable and be something that people are looking for. Which is very difficult sometimes. He says, my son loves your flutes and bowls, it calms him. I've been blessed to be good with people. It's just, when you've been hurt by people and you're also good with them, makes you kind of confused sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good with people, but I've been hurt by people. So it's a unique experience of faith. But I also love people. I'm interested in human beings and the life story, I'm interested in their story because it could lead to another treasure being found, and that treasure can heal thousands. Everybody has a story, and that story can have a treasure that heals many people. Your story can help the world. You just have to help yourself first. almost at 50,000. Oak Mountain Rose. Since I've been gone for a couple months, I've been paying attention to why people don't wake up, why people don't find their purpose, why people don't find their calling. And it's nothing new, but it's just kind of sad. The reason they don't wake up is because they do nothing to wake up. They don't do anything to improve their future. They just keep repeating the same thing, expecting different results. You want to change your life, but you don't make any changes. You just say some words and your life is the same. You want to change, but you don't want it bad enough, so you don't do anything. So you go back to playing the same game you did yesterday, scrolling through the internet like you did yesterday, and talking to the same friends that keep you in lower vibration, and wonder why your life is still the same. And then you blame your parents, you blame humanity, you blame the government, you blame ignorant people, they blame. People with wisdom, they take responsibility. Nothing wrong with blaming, but also take responsibility. Ignorant people only blame and never take responsibility. And the people who find success take responsibility consistently. Let's get to the next flute. We just reached 50,000 likes. Smiley face, crying face, this one. There we go. All right, here we go. Shout out to Adriana's son. Smiley face for this one, if you resonate with that. Crying face, this is D minor for 32 hertz. This is A minor for 32 hertz. Okay, I made this one at home and tuned it myself actually. This is from Flute Nativa Ashar from Brazil. Okay, smiley face, crying face. This is higher pitch. This is more mid-tone. So more bass in this one. Looks like let's do crying face, A minor for 32 hertz. Here we go. How do you feel from that, brothers, sisters? Lots of energy, positive energy. Thank you, Sunny. Accomplished. Thank you, Michael. Next sound journey at 60,000 likes. Until that time, we just connect, chill. Thank you. Welcome, Kim Harvey, Rosebud, Relieved, Glorious. That one was heavenly. Got that heavenly vibe. It's kind of a high for me too. My body gets really like uplifted while I'm playing too. So. But I just make sure to stay grounded, because sometimes you can get too uplifted and become ungrounded. Thank you, Shayo, for the sub. Now I can do this because I got better planning. Before I get too tired, because I would stream 5 hours straight or 4 hours straight. With 3 hours, 3 times a day, I can push the energy out more, rest in between or exercise. Welcome, Unicorn. Thank you. Thank you for all your blessings, and thank you for all the offline donations too. Even when I was away, or people have been blessing me, and some people sent some wedding donations too to help support, which all helps, you know. All I have comes from the community. Comes from the universe. It's all here. And I'm just glad it's working. We all win, you know. The matrix of love. I like to call it the mandala. Just a vortex. Just keeps non-stop generating love. Mandala. When we play the singing bowl, mandala. 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 Oh, this? Oh, the audio is not functioning properly on it over there. Guess I have to dial in the stream a little bit more. Are you sure you can't hear it? Because I'm hearing it myself. I just clicked on the stream and sometimes you have to unclick the mute button. Yeah, in the world of AI, it's hard to, it's hard to copy, for the AI to copy this style. It's gonna be a while till it can play the flute for you. That would be crazy if the AI could play the flute as well as me. Damn. Yeah, it's not really good with live performances because living art is really hard to replicate, live performances. And a lot of AI, it just copy what other people do and create its own version, but it copied something first, and that's where the controversy comes in. Like it could make Jimi Hendrix sound guitar vibes because it copied Jimi Hendrix first to create that version. It's kind of... Anyways, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's go pick another flute. I think we should do another uplifting flute vibe. This one, uplifting. Ooh. And this one, the Kenna. Okay. This will be smiley face, crying face. And here's the demo. And now it's your turn to decide which flute you're feeling right now before so we can go on a flute healing journey. So this flute will be a smiley face vote. This flute will be crying face vote. And you have 50 seconds. Smiley, cry-y. Okay. This is from Peru. Both are 432 hertz. This is called a quena in the key of G major. And this is made in Brazil in the key of F sharp minor, 432 hertz. Both beautiful, different scale, but still, this one's kind of higher pitch. This one is more mid-tone, super popular scale F sharp minor. I think Smiley Face won this one. The quena. Here we go. Kim says, if you're a moderator, you can vote by the chat box. I just kind of generally look at how, like, the collective smileys and the cryy face. And I was like, So I do add that into consideration for tiebreaker or whatever. The quena, I got this from Facebook Marketplace for $20. And this flute is incredible. I met up the people from in front of a Chipotle, and they just didn't play it. I was like, I'll take it. This is called the quena, a Peruvian flute. A more straight pipe, allowing for more Quena. And then this would be the bass version, a similar design, but the bottom is slightly different. This one is bamboo and this one is some fancy wood. Welcome, Slushy. You got Brandy here. Thank you, Ashu Karda. Welcome, Arnovitz. The flute gang has returned. A couple new flutes in the studio. Yes, I do have the new hair. This is a C sharp minor 3D printed flute here from I Am Sound, which will be the same family as this. This is C sharp minor 432. This is also C sharp minor 432, this is in the 5th octave. This is in the 4th octave. That's one jump. A little preview. And the other new one is this one right there. F sharp minor, which is a jump from this one. Same key but different octave, as you can see. Wow, right? And a lot cheaper. Which is why I have it. And also, yes, and then my brother-in-law gave me this one, F major. Also happened to be close to 432 hertz, which complements, it's a relative scale of this one. So it's the opposite, so they harmonize really well. Of course, I can only play one flute at a time, but if I was ever to experiment, then it could work. Yeah, one playing in a nostril. the baby family. C sharp minor. This one's still bassy. This one is like a little bird. You can use these as a bird call, really. For example, right? Let's try the baby. The baby flutes. We got a lot more baby flutes. Yeah, the IM sound flute's not bad. It's just the people promoting it aren't really sound healers. Which is why I only get the flutes that most people don't make. Will you still be do lo-fi piano jamming? Possibly. I don't plan to as much, but I can do it right now with for example, like with this I can make everything, which is kind of incredible. That's why I'm grateful for it. Instead of a big piano, I just learned to use that. Here, let's do C sharp minor to show you the potential of what's possible. And I've been studying, like I've been contemplating if I wanted to, I could. That I realized this breaks the aesthetic of the, the purity, right? You see the difference? From time to time, and the big piano distracts the space from the relaxation. But this is kind of like, all right, let me just pull that out real quick. Just do a quick scale. Let's do C sharp minor, which is what? D flat. Something like that. There's even the Welcome, Green Gears, brother. Warming it up here. Of course, never done that before. First time I mess with that. I plan to keep it more meditative and more sound bath, but it does sound good to bring out like a piano from time to time. Just piano is super emotional. That's why. Hello, Sister Mira. Nice to see you. Which piano? This one. Go back here. See, chromatic, mapped. That's something I can work on more. I was just planning to do more flute solos. I just like knowing that I could do that if I wanted to, but my main priority would be I think many people don't recognize the benefits of meditation music because it's so mellow, but that's where the healing, it's like a container for healing. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's intense. Like when I'm busy, whenever I decide to listen to meditation music, it's like effort. Right? You have to make an effort to listen to it because you can't just casually listen to healing music. You want to give it your attention. You want to feel it. And so if I'm not in a space for meditation music, I don't even listen to it. But whenever I need it, I'll make space to listen to it because I need it, right? So it takes effort too. Your friends stop by to listen to your crystal balls. That's it. Hey, follow the sign. So we're reaching the end of the stream for the first stream out of 3. In 2 hours, I'll be back to do the same thing. And so I'm going through a deep meditation process too, because it's like what's required for the next evolution. Still laughter, but a lot less jokes. But more healing, right? More healing. Because I'm not attached to making jokes. I just want to be useful. And so I'm grateful you're here on the journey. I know some people won't like the evolution, but this is what it takes to grow. You have to, do your best to see how you can be useful on the planet. Right? I want to be useful, and yeah, 3 minutes ending. After this, probably go. Oh, I have to take the car to go do inspection. I know, so human. Right? The inspection. Since I've been out of the country, I need to get that done. I got all my codes clear because I learned how to get my codes to cycle and complete. Yeah. Well, a lot of people get disappointed that I change, but the reason I'm in front of you is because I keep growing and changing. That's why I'm happy. Look. Yeah. I like change. I can only do meditation music in short bursts because it's a lot, brothers, sisters. 1 hour of meditation music is already difficult. I'm doing 2 hours and a half 3 times. it's almost like, okay, universe, use me. I'm going through like a detox process too, because when you meditate a lot, you're detoxing inside, which means I'm preparing for something beyond that I can't see. And usually that's how it works, right? The leap of faith is not something you can see, or else it wouldn't be a leap of faith. It's not scary when you know what's coming. But when you're like, all right, universe, why am I meditating and doing flute thingy 3 times a day? That's what keeps life exciting. Is that one day you're bald, and the other day you're long hair, and then the next day dreadlocks. Facial hair. Anyways, here we go. Breathing in. Inhale. Please love your damn self, por favor. Mango Gang. And I'll see you in a couple hours. And on Wednesday, we'll be doing Unity. So I plan to bring the microcosm and successfully use it at Unity. Or we're gonna try. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna try. See you soon.